What up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be setting up an angelfish breeding tank. What's it called? I already have one. I'm going to put it right next to the other, but I'm going to take you guys through the process that I do when I clean out the entire aquarium and basically restarted getting ready for my new pair of breeding angelfish. I had these in my bigger tank, in my community tank, and they paired off. So I'm going to actually bring them down to my breeding system, and I'm going to take you guys through the process. Stay tuned and get ready. So this is the tank before. I'm actually starting to drain it, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how long and what I do to get it down all the way to the bottom, and I clean it up. As you can see, the tank is already more than halfway drained, and I'm going to fast forward a little bit so you guys don't have to wait through the entire process. Now here I'm basically getting to the end parts of it. I'm just trying to get whatever's left, all the debris and mold that's left in there. So I go over there with my handheld hose and I just go around and pick up whatever's brown basically. And yeah, it's a little bit of a tedious process, but to be honest, I don't do this too often, so it's fine. As you see, I still have a little pleco in there that's swimming around, but he's fine in there. Now that it's completely drained, now comes the fun part, where we get to actually turn on the water. As you can see, almost nothing left, just the pleco in there. And now we turn on our water. Since we have our fish tank on the system, it's pretty easy. I just turn on a full blast, fill it up. It's still gonna take some time. I think it takes me about still 10 to 15 minutes to fill up this 20-gallon high. But yeah. By the way, I also try to scrape up whatever's left in there. As you can see, trying to scrap up whatever's brown and that didn't come out just by using the hose. I have this little sponge thingy that takes up pretty much any light algae that's on the tank pretty easily. All I have to do is really just scrub it very thoroughly. Very good. Also, don't forget you're gonna need a little bit of elbow grease in here to really take off some of it. Again, it's pretty light, but you wanna be careful not to break the aquarium because it is glass, and you wanna be careful with an aquarium sinks. Made of silicone, you don't want to start picking at that either, and then you ruin the strength of the silicone. I'm also going to try to replug this sponge filter that came out. What's it called? Sometimes this happens again. These airlines can get a little hard, and when you start messing around cleaning the aquarium, they might fall out of place. I almost dropped the light too, so be careful when you're working on this kind of thing. So this is actually really sped up. This is usually, I think, about 7 minutes I cut out of this. This is just the water being filled up, and I just fast forward there like 7 times. So yeah, didn't want to bore you guys through that process, but I kind of find it a little soothing when I just see the water just coming up. It's kind of like calming and relaxing. Here's where I kind of gave up, and I just used the bucket of water that I had there, of course with the prime and everything, just dump it in there. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fine because it's going to circulate between the entire system. It's over 250 gallons of water, but yeah, usually I would just let the system work for itself, but again, I had something else to do after this, and I didn't have time. I also realized that I missed a few spots, so I ended up using the little sponge again to make sure I get as much as I can. To be honest, it doesn't have to be crystal clean, but while I was here and waiting, I might as well try to do my best. Again, being careful with the seams and everything, because you do not want this to start leaking especially if you're not on the first floor like I am, or the ground floor. Hey, if you watched up to here, why don't you consider subscribing and liking the videos, so hopefully I can keep going and making more videos like this. It really helps the channel and I really appreciate it. Thanks. Almost filled to the top already. Tank's empty and ready for my pair of future fish I'm gonna be putting in here. So we cleaned out our aquarium and now we have our parrot in here. It's gonna take maybe a couple of days before they start to breed. I've actually built another one of these for them. Actually, yeah, another one of these breeding cones for them. It's drying right now, so not today, but maybe tomorrow I'll probably put the breeding cone in, and hopefully they start to breed soon and not breed on that, because that would suck. But okay, yeah, that's the plan at least. Look at these guys.